Now, I do not know much about Madison Beer. I pretty much deep dived her Wikipedia 10 minutes ago, and I saw some of the things she was talking about. Well, that she has talked about openly, sexual assault, being abused, kind of struggles with mental health, and I assume they are going to permeate and play out on this album. And she's had three albums. This is her third album, and all three of hers in the UK have reached the top 40, but this is really her breakout. This reached number 3 on the charts. Her previous albums both hit in the top 40, but up on the upper end. Albums to this both landed in the top 200 on Billboard, but about the mid range, and this one peaked at number 10. So this could be said by many to be her breakout album. And this is the first time I'm listening to a Madison Beer album. I've heard the name. I believe I've heard singles. I know she's been in a few movies, but the breakout that I read on Wikipedia was in 2018 when Justin Bieber shared some of her music. Firstly, very great vocals and very fairy tale like instrumentals. I'm liking the soft vibe of this. Yeah, that was a great beginning. I enjoyed that a lot. Let's see. Let's just go straight into track 2. I don't have much to say about that except for I enjoyed it for the qualities that I mentioned and when I paused. Yeah, I'm less preferable to this. I much preferred the opening track, but not every track is going to be to my taste. The vocals are still great though. That's an interesting way to end it. Yeah, I much preferred the opening track to that. Yeah, much preferred it. I don't know, the second felt very formulaic. It was quite boring at points, but that first track, I wish we'd go back to that. Yeah, I love this bass. Absolutely stunning. Yeah, your average just songwriting about heartbreak and love, and it's nothing to write home about, but it's pretty nice. Yeah, I love that bridge. That bridge is very nice. Yeah, this kind of falls in the vein of the second song for me. Kind of like I absolutely stunning vocals, but not exactly what I was expecting after hearing that first track. Now that's awesome. I love that. Yeah, that ending sold the whole song for me. That was unexpected. That was great. You should probably drive out to mine. Yeah, I'm a big acoustic guitar fan. You can probably see one in the background. I love acoustic guitar. Anything with an acoustic guitar on gets my liking, for the most part. Oh, Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Yeah, I will be listening to it again. That was catchy. That was like the first song for me. That is right in my wheelhouse. I like that. Ooh. Yeah, simple songwriting but beautiful vocals. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I like that. This is like a very dreamlike album, which I assume is what she was going for, since the cover is kind of very angelic looking and dreamlike as well. Habits have been mentioned several times on this album. I imagine that means a lot to Madison Beer, as she's talked about her mental health. I was reading on Wikipedia. She probably is conscious of kind of negative habits that she gets into and has to try and move away from. Oh, that's nice. I'm not a fan of how repetitive some of the parts get, but I will grin and bear it. Ooh. The effects on the vocals really sell it to me. I absolutely love it. Obviously the appeal to the album is in the vocals and the instrumentation to a lesser extent. The lyrics aren't super interesting, but they are very emotional, and when packaged with Madison Beer's vocals, they definitely hit hard. I imagine she went through a breakup before making this album too. A lot of the lyrics are about someone leaving her. Maybe a past lover, or it may be another figure. I know I was reading that her parents got divorced at 7 years old. I don't know how that affected her relationship with them. Ooh. Oh, that's good. Those drums are awesome in this track. Oh. Oh. Some bit crusher effect on the vocals, which I'm loving. Now that was a that song was repetitive. I didn't like that very much. Maybe I spoke too soon, because this is like artistically repetitive, this song. Oh. Billie Eilish vibes. Yeah, that I think the album was front loaded with the best songs. I haven't really liked the last few. And we're going into the last track here to finish off the album. Ooh, okay. Yeah, so that was quite an album. lyrics nothing too interesting. But the vocal performance, she sells it so well. Like, my goodness. The production was great at points. The album was repetitive with some great high spots. I definitely will be re-listening to several of those tracks, and I will probably be excited to hear more Madison Beer stuff, and may check out her 2 previous albums.